literally asked me why.
Ziyah was just 13 years old when she vanished from Detroit, Michigan on January the 9th, 2024. Now, according to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, Naziyah Harris' grandmother and legal guardian, Annette Harris, reported her missing to Detroit Public Schools on January the 10th, 2024. Now, sadly, Naziyah nor her body has been found. Now, Jarvis Butts, who is 42 years old, has been charged in connection with Naziyah Harris' disappearance. Jarvis Butts and Naziyah Harris' aunt Shannon shares 5 children, so that's the connection there. And then, of course, Shannon Harris and Naziyah's biological mom are sisters, so that's how Naziyah is related to Shannon. Now, today I want to get into Jarvis Butts' police interrogation because this is a heartbreaking moment. The detectives try to make a breakthrough with Jarvis and say, I need you to stay the path. I need you to be honest. You're hurting everyone. Everyone's hurting. Your daughter has come forward. Now, I do know that when at Jarvis Butts' bond remand, the police talked about Jarvis Butts having an adult daughter, but that when the abuse against her occurred, that she was a minor, but she came forward as an adult, okay? But the internet is also saying that Jarvis Butts' daughter, who he shares with Shannon Harris, her name is Janiyah, that she was also an alleged victim of her father. And as you know, Janiyah and Naziyah were very close from what it appears to be on the internet. They did a lot of TikTok videos. And in Jarvis Butts' police interrogation, I am going to play this where Jarvis Butts claims that Naziyah was harassing him, right? That he was picking up the phone because she was harassing him because she wanted money. But then Jarvis Butts also says that he never picked up Janiyah, well, he never picked up Naziyah without Janiyah. So he's saying, even when I did pick up Naziyah and let her come down to my shop and work for money, I never picked up one without the other. And then in addition to that, he also talks about Naziyah harassing him. But I wanted to play this police interrogation from when Jarvis Butts says that Naziyah was harassing him. And what are you guys' thoughts? Do you believe this? You know, he said that she was getting older, she was into nails, she was harassing him. Tell me, what are you guys' thoughts? Now, these are 2 different police interrogations because keep in mind that initially there was 1 detective on the case, and then it was transferred to the lead detective, Shannon Jones. She also testified at the preliminary hearing. So during this interrogation, Jarvis Butts, and I know some people have said, I really can't hear it. I do try to put chapters on the videos, but please just pay attention. The significance here is that he's saying Naziyah Harris would harass him for money. He's trying to categorize it as it was an uncle and a niece relationship. She would harass him for money. So he would let Naziyah Harris and his daughter Janiyah come and work at the shop because he would tell them, you're not getting nothing for free. So if you want money, then you need to come to the shop and work. That's according to Jarvis Butts. Then he says, but I wouldn't pick up one without the other. So if I picked up Naziyah, then I would pick up Janiyah, which Janiyah is his daughter. Now, when the police detective, Shannon Jones, and we get to see his interaction with his alleged fiancée, the voice note messages allegedly was leaked because his oldest daughter got upset and she leaked it because the fiancé had sent it to her. That's what I was told. Whether or not that's true, who knows? It could have been the fiancé who leaked it, could have been the daughter, but those are the rumors that are out there on the internet. Nevertheless, it is confirmed to be Jarvis Butts and his fiancé that is on the call. Now, the significance of this, of course, is this tells us how Jarvis Butts would interact with women, how he would treat them. But then I'm going to play the police interrogation interrogation after this, because the police interrogation, Jarvis Butts is saying Naziyah was harassing him. He never picked up Naziyah without Janiyah. First of all, do you guys believe that? I mean, you know, at the preliminary hearing, as we heard, the preliminary hearing started in November. Cordell Wright King was the first witness. And then it ended in January with, of course, Jarvis Butts now headed to trial. His next court date is June the 20th, but that's the final conference date. So if there's an opportunity for him to take a plea deal at that June the 20th final conference date, the plea deal could be discussed. And, you know, if they do push back the jury selection that's set to start on October the 6th, it may be an indication that a plea deal is on the table. And what type of plea deal do you guys believe he could potentially have? He's facing a laundry list of charges that are very serious, not only for Naziyah, but for his own daughter, and also for an ex who is 4 years old, you know, her 4-year-old daughter. He did the unthinkable. So what type of plea deal could potentially be on the table if they do discuss this at the final conference date? Whether or not that will be televised, you know, for us to see, I am not sure. But of course, if it is, I will keep you updated. Now, in this police interrogation, I'm going to play that. And then I'm also going to play the clip from Roxy. So let's go ahead and get into it.
You are simple. Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? See, bitch, you are simply fucking retarded, man. Everybody that knows Shannon know, nigga, what the fuck it is. See, you the only dumb bitch because you the newcomer. You don't know nothing about nothing, man. And I'm tired of fucking keep arguing with you about some motherfuckers that I know don't belong to me. And as far as you lying about my motherfucking people saying that whole shit, stop playing with me, bro. Try that reverse psychology on another nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up some fuck shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man. And you wonder why. You wonder why. You want a motherfucker to do everything, but you ain't motherfucking changing. I'm tired of your fucking crazy ass, dog. Gave you a motherfucking ring, bitch, and you think you done went fucking retarded. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not that nigga, man. Stop playing with me. Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? He asked me that. Along with him saying, your sister said, oh, you know your brother had another baby. And he said, I don't care. I don't want to know about no more kids this man done had. So who the fuck lying? You think I'm going to just come off the top of my head with some bullshit? Bitch, ain't nobody got a motherfucking lie to you. And like the motherfucker I said, bitch, you just gave me that motherfucking ring because you know I don't want you.
But stay with you on any given week?
Maybe like twice.
Were they like the same days, or was it random?
Random.
Okay. About what time would he come over?
After his work hours. After like 6 o'clock.
Okay, so you think he would come kind of straight from work?
No, he would probably do something else and then be there later on in the night.
Okay, so closer to like 9, 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Would he stay the night with you?
Till about 2 o'clock in the morning, 3, and then he would leave.
Okay. Do you know how he would get to your home?
A couple of times he was in the white truck, a white Cadillac truck. Sometime I think he would walk. If he was coming straight from the shop, he would walk. Or if he had my truck, that's how we would get back and forth.
And that's the Suburban?
Yes.
Did you know Mr. Butts to ever have his own vehicle?
Yes. He had a white Chrysler truck, van like.
Okay. And when did you know him to drive that?
Like maybe the first 2 years we were together.
Okay. Now, when Mr. Butts would come visit you, would he park in your driveway?
Yes.
Would he spend weekends with you also?
Yes.
Have some contact with the police department.
Yes.
And where were you when you had that contact?
In the hospital.
And what did they ask you about generally?
Did I know anything about a missing child?
And do you know anything about missing child?
No.
Did they ask you about his cell phone?
Yeah, I believe so.
And Did you know or have any reason to believe, other than what Jarvis told you, that his phone was someplace else?
No.
And did you know that his phone was in your car?
No.
Did you give permission to the police to search your car?
No, they just came and took it.
Okay. They had a search warrant?
Yeah.
Okay. And were you present at your house when they came and took your car?
No.
And did you observe them search through your car and pull anything out?
No.
Okay. May I have one moment, Judge?
Yes.
And you said you knew Jarvis Butts for 4 years?
Yes.
And would you communicate with him via cell phone?
Yes.
And do you know the last 4 digits of his phone number, if you remember?
9.
If you don't remember?
I don't remember.
Okay. With looking at text messages, refresh your memory?
Yes.
May I approach, Judge?
Yes.
If you could just look at the phone numbers on it.
The first one.
And does that refresh your memory?
Yes.
And what were the last 4 digits
If
of
you
Jarvis
have not
Butts' phone number?
heard that before, the voice note messages between Jarvis Butts' fiance and him, what are your thoughts about this? I mean, I had uploaded it to my TikTok account, and there were a lot of comments just, you know, saying that they believed he sounded like Terrence Howard from Hustle and Flow, that they couldn't believe that that's how he talked to her, and that she still called herself his fiance. What are you guys' thoughts about that? Have you heard it? Are you surprised by how he spoke with her? Was there anything shocking about this? Now, I do want to play this clip from Shannon Harris. It's around the time, February 2024, she called into the 7th Mile Radio. The reason why I want to play this before I play the interrogation videos is because the podcast host Mark D asked Shannon Harris if she had talked to Jarvis about Naziyah Harris being missing, like if they talked about it prior to Jarvis being locked up. I'm playing this because I think it's important for, you know, to hear this before hearing the police interrogation. Listen to what Shannon Harris says. It may not be new, but again, this was recorded back in February 2024, so it was fresh from when Naziyah Harris was missing, and this was before, you know, everything that came out, that has come out. And who knows what Shannon Harris may have known before we knew. Just because we didn't find out certain information until the preliminary hearing, that does not mean that Shannon Harris was not made aware. And then keep in mind, as you guys know, Naziyah complained to Shannon Harris in 2022 about Jarvis Butts touching her. And if you haven't watched that video, it is out there on my page. I just uploaded that, so please be sure to check that out. But so with Shannon knowing that Naziyah had complained to her, you know, she was saying that I don't know what Jarvis did or what he didn't do. No, we didn't talk about Naziyah just being gone. Now, she may not have talked about it with Jarvis, or she may have, but, and if she did, who's to say that she would say something on the podcast about talking about this with Jarvis? Because many believe that Shannon is involved. These are the allegations that are going around, and that maybe she didn't say anything because she didn't even want to incriminate herself. Who knows? But I'm going to play that clip, and then I am going to play the police interrogation. Please let me know your thoughts below about this clip from Shannon. Do you guys really believe that Shannon and Jarvis was not discussing Naziyah being gone? After Shannon got on the stand and said that she sent Jarvis a text message asking him to share Naziyah Harris missing poster, but then when Jarvis is with you, you never discuss Naziyah being missing with him? That just doesn't, again, I wasn't there, I can't say, but let's go ahead and play.
So you were the last person in the nucleus of the family to see her, correct? I didn't say the last time she was seen. You were the last person that everybody in the family knows that seen her.
Correct.
Right. So yeah, that's so bringing up her dad, trying to be relevant or whatnot. I mean, he is relevant because he's her dad. You know what I mean? So he is not irrelevant, but at the same time, this was, like I said, his opportunity to speak and to be heard from people who wanted to hear his perspective and where he'd been. Right?
Understandable.
So
understandable.
So, I mean, I guess, once again, I mean, if there's anything else you want to say, before we open the phone lines back up.
I just hope and pray my niece come home. I hope and pray nothing happened to her. I want her home. And before she went to school, she was all jolly. She was happy. She texted my phone while she was in school.
She had your phone while she was in school?
No, she didn't have my phone.
Oh, what did you just say?
I said she texted me. It was she texted me from a computer because they have computers in school. She texted me. She said, "Hey, TT, what you doing?" I said, "Minding." She said, "What's Nana doing?" And I said, "Nana minding." I said, "Do some work." She said, "We on break." And I said, "Okay." And that was the last time I heard from my niece.
So she had been missing. How long in between the period of time Jarvis got picked up? What was it? Probably at least 3 weeks, right?
Almost it's like a month, because she went missing on the 9th, and he got picked up on the 7th of February.
Okay, yeah, almost a month. So did y'all have any conversations as far as anything in regards to her in between the time she went missing, or that y'all knew or reported that she was missing and he left?
No, we reported her missing. My mom reported her missing. She went up there to the school on the 10th. But
I'm saying, did you and Jarvis have any kind of conversation about her in between? I didn't say like her mom and who reported. I'm saying in between the time did y'all talk anything about it?
No, not at all. No. Now, if he had something to do with it, he wouldn't tell me.
But I'm saying, you knew she was missing. Did he know she was missing?
When I called everybody inside my phone besides a couple of family members, but they seen it on Facebook. Yes, I did. I did contact him. I texted him and said, "Have you seen Tuda? Tuda didn't come home." Text my sister. I called my twin sister. "Hey, do you know if Naziyah called you or anything?" No. He called everybody.
So when you told him that, what was his response?
His response said no. He said he haven't seen Tuda. And that's it.
Listen to Enhanced Auto with Jarvis Butts as things get a little heated with the detective, and Jarvis Butts asks the detective, "What are you trying to insinuate?"
I'm not insinuating nothing. No, I'm not insinuating. What I'm trying to say is what happened here, man. Like,
I can't tell you what happened. Like I say,
why would she be texting you if I wasn't meeting? So if you was meeting,
I was supposed to meet them at the house.
It's okay to meet her.
Right. I'm saying them, her and my daughter.
So that's
I'm supposed to pick them up at that house, at their grandmother's house on Bedford. Like I say, from time to time, I had jobs for them, and I did tell them the day.
Let me see, because the location she didn't put at my grandma's house.
Yeah, they're supposed to have been at because they got out of school or whatever time. I was waiting on my daughter to get out of school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pick one up without the other. Bottom line. I don't pick one up without the other.
So it wasn't
Pausing at 1 hour, 51 minutes and 54 seconds. And I'm playing at 1 hour, 52 minutes and 47 seconds.
Okay. Did she ever confide in you about like having any troubles with, with girls or with boys?
The grandmother knew about the situation she had with some girls. Like, supposed to get jumped on or something like that. I'm not sure, but they knew about that situation.
Yeah, not
everybody $5, and that looks real bad if I just give you money every time you have asked for it, or she asks for it, and I can't give it to everybody else. So therefore, you guys want something, I got a job for y'all. If I have something for you to do, I'll call and let you know. Every time they come, it will be $25 a piece, depending on.
Okay. So, alright. So, I'm gonna ask you about this area real quick.
Let me see that. Confirm that photo. Make sure we're talking about the same person.
What's that?
That's Zaza. What's her government name?
Naziyah.
Naziyah.
You know about when that picture might have been taken or where?
I don't.
Does she look like that last time you saw her?
Not at all.
What she look like the last time you saw her?
She had longer braids. She had long braids.
Any color in her braids?
Not that I know of. Matter of fact, she was getting her hair did the last time I saw her.
Okay.
So it wasn't even done, so I don't even know what it was. But
you talking about back and forth between the houses? Getting her hair did?
Last time I was there in the basement.
So she wasn't back and forth?
That day, no. The last time I seen her, she was getting her hair did. Yes, she was. She was back and forth because the dude was little sweetie. And he stayed next door. So she was going back and forth with him next door, but they were in the basement at the grandmother's house getting her hair did.
Pausing at 1 hour, 35 minutes and 6 seconds. Playing at 1 hour, 44 minutes, 34 seconds.
It was right around there.
Okay, but not on the knife though.
Not that I don't, like I said, not that I can recall.
Okay.
But you can ding my phone. I'm over there quite often.
Okay. So, yeah, you can do some amazing things with these phones. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just trying to think about some stuff.
Okay. So, when I was asking you about you had any contact or text message or did anything with Zaza, you said that you didn't, that you don't have any contact with her like that at all. Is you can't think of any of the last time that you talked to her?
Not right off the top of my head, boss man.
Okay. Were you supposed to meet her anywhere? Zaza?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Okay. So if...
Pausing at 1 hour, 45 minutes and 37 seconds. Playing at 1 hour, 15 minutes and 44 seconds.
Girls are these young girls is fast and things like that. So, I'm not accusing you of nothing, but some of the stuff, we can't just...
So ping me,
I gotta
boss.
ask you.
Ping me, boss. I can't. I do a lot. I do a lot.
Mm-hmm. So can you kind of help me out, like what went on this day, or point me in the right direction?
What on that day, boss? What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating nothing.
I'm about to say, what do you mean?
No, I'm not saying anything. What I'm trying to say is what happened here, man. Like,
I can't tell you what happened. Like I say,
why would she be texting you if I wasn't meeting? So if you was meeting,
I'm supposed to meet them at the house.
It's okay to meet her.
Right. That's saying them. Who? Her and my daughter.
So that's
I'm supposed to pick them up at that house, at their grandmother's house on Bedford. Like I say, from time to time, I had jobs for them, and I did tell them today.
Let me see, because the location she didn't put at my grandma's house.
Well, they're supposed to been at because they got out of school or whatever time. I was waiting on my daughter to get out of school. I don't pick them. I don't pick one up without the other. Bottom line. I don't pick one up without the other.
So it wasn't
Pausing at 1 hour, 51 minutes and 54 seconds. And I'm playing at 1 hour, 52 minutes and 47 seconds.
okay. Did she ever confide in you about like having any troubles with, with girls or with boys?
Yeah, grandmother knew about the situation she had with some girls. Like, supposed to get jumped on or something like that. I'm not sure, but they knew about that situation.
And so Jarvis Butts states that he informed Shannon Harris that Naziyah Harris had texted him on the date that she disappeared. He said that he was supposed to pick up Naziyah Harris, but he never got a chance to pick up Naziyah because he was doing a job. If you listen to the preliminary hearing, that is related to Keene's testimony where he said that they were doing the mobile job. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It is in the playlist. Now, in addition to this, Jarvis Butts does indicate that Naziyah Harris would harass him with others about getting money. And in response to Naziyah Harris harassing him as he categorized it, he told her grandmother. Listen to the audio.
Because anything that we do, like I said, it's always like that. And when they call me from text now numbers and all that bullshit, so I'm assuming she was sneaking when she said that. Like I said, I don't have no reason to hide nothing, boss. My phone is what it is, and everything is in my phone. Y'all have possession of my phone. Take a look at it, go through it. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know why would she say delete my number.
So you saying that you didn't meet up, right?
I promise to Jesus I didn't meet up with that young lady.
Promise to Jesus.
Yes, I promise to God I didn't meet up with that. They said we never got, like I said, when she sent me that text message, I was supposed to pick them up. We never got a chance to anything because
who you know in Ypsilanti?
Is that who I know at Ypsi? We were doing a job in Ypsilanti.
On the 9th?
The 9th, yeah, we were doing a job. Mobile job. I don't know who that lady is.
Pausing at 1 hour, 54 minutes and 42 seconds. Nine, playing at 1 hour, 56 minutes and 53 seconds.
She knew that she was supposed to be calling me.
Did you tell the mother or anybody that she had just listen?
I told my child's mother that that she had texted me.
That day?
Yes.
To meet you?
Yeah, no. I told her that she had texted me and I asked what number was this. She was like, I don't know. I gave her the number. She said she didn't know what number that was.
So you see that y'all had correspondence the day before, on the 8th?
Yeah, from the same number. What does it say?
Yeah. So
it said, "What are you doing?"
Right, that's you.
That was me saying what I'm doing.
Yeah, she's saying that she asking you was at work and you responded, "What you doing?"
Yeah. What are you doing?
So y'all have back and forth conversation.
Not like that, boss. Like, man, like I said, they call me when I have jobs, and I told you when I have jobs.
But I guess the way at the beginning of this, and again, I'm just trying to understand, bro.
All right. So I can try to catch
no, I'm not. No. You wait a minute. Listen, brother. Again, at the beginning of the conversation, I asked, did you ever speak with her on the phone or text message? And you said that you either speak with the grandmother or you speak with your child's mother.
Or they call me and ask me and harass me, and I call the grandmother and let them know that they did that.
But here, we having back and forth conversations one-on-one.
Okay, what is the conversation, boss man?
Okay, this is.
And I'm pausing at 1 hour, 58 minutes and 24 seconds. In fact, it's fair to say that those were just clips of this interview.
Correct.
And your conversation with Mr. Butts continued on into other kind of topics too.
Correct.
Okay. Did Mr. Butts say the last time that he saw Naziyah before she went missing?
Yes, he stated to me that he had last seen her at the end of December or early January, sometime at the grandmother's house.
Okay. And did he say anything about knowing where Naziyah's bus stop was?
Yes.
Okay. What did he say about that?
He said that the bus stop was at a 3-mile drive in Cornwall.
And when you guys are talking, and you mentioned the name Ziyah, who is he referring to as Ziyah?
You see something about
And you were showing Mr. Butts some text messages. What were the messages that you were showing him? Where were they from?
From cell phone that were from I got that information from the officer in charge of the case. I don't know exactly where it was extracted from. I would have to review the document.
Okay. Were they from like a cell phone provider? Were they from an app, something like that?
I believe they were from the app.
Okay. And was it your understanding that those were messages between Mr. Butts, the defendant, and Naziyah Harris?
Absolutely.
Okay. And the photo that you showed Mr. Butts, where he identified Naziyah Harris, I want to show you people's, it's already been exhibit 12. Now may I approach? Yes.
Jarvis Butts also explains his relationship with Naziyah and categorizes their relationship as niece and uncle, and that his daughter Janiyah and Naziyah would come up to the shop to clean up his office and the bathroom twice a month. Jarvis Butts also explained that Naziyah was getting older and she was into certain things like fake nails, and he tried to mentor her and wanted her to earn money.
This right here is a brief synopsis of Zaza's interactions with you and your phone number that you had since 2018. Okay. And so right here on the day that I'm concerned with it, you see right here.
Don't forget, be there before. Yeah, that was when she sent it. I was supposed to pick them up that day, but I never responded.
You did.
What I do?
So then, the next one, she responded.
And if you send the message,
so I can delete your number.
No, I don't. Like I said, they sent me.
Hold on. Look, before you explain it, just look at the times. They're back to back.
Oh yeah.
And we in school. She in school. And then right here, she tells you to respond, okay. That's you. That's received.
I did receive.
So, and you said, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So those, like I said, those are the numbers they were sending me.
And pausing at 1 hour, 48 minutes and 7 seconds. I want to go backwards. To 1 hour, 13 minutes and 49 seconds.
So, okay, so yeah, that's what we saw. Okay, all right. So your original date was in what was your original date?
November the 20th, the day before my birthday. of last year.
That's when it happened?
Oh, no, when that case happened?
No. When did you supposed to get sentenced? Because we got 2 days. We got a January date.
So what happened was, I was supposed to get sentenced last year, the day before my birthday. We went to court, whatever the case may be. They adjourned it to January the 9th.
That's the day we got.
Right. So I had a legal issue pending. And I asked to get it extended so I could take care of my legal issue in Clinton Township. That was January the 25th. So after that, then they scheduled for February the 7th.
To go.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And I'm pausing at 1 minute, or 1 hour, 44 minutes and 44 seconds. One hour, 15 minutes and 52 seconds.
All right, so what's your relationship with Ziyah, like on the day to day? Like, are y'all have any interactions? Just y'all like y'all got a niece uncle relationship?
Yeah, we kind of like niece uncle, and I also get her and my daughter from time to time.
Your daughter who?
Janiyah.
How you spell it?
J-A, apostrophe, N-I-Y-A-H.
Janiyah what?
Butts.
Go ahead. How old is she?
She's 10.
Black female, 16? Okay.
No, she's 10.
Oh, I thought you said, you soft spoken, brother. Okay. 10. Okay. Go ahead.
So I get them from time to time. I do cleanups.
Okay.
A lot of times, sometimes I used to use them, and then when I worked at my old job, Frank's, I used to have them come and clean up my office and my bathroom and stuff, like, probably like twice a month, give or take.
Okay. And where's Frank's at?
That's on East 1 and F.
Did you pay him?
And pausing at 1 hour, 17 minutes and 3 seconds. And starting at 1 hour, 22 minutes and 1 second.
What's your password to your phone?
That's a facial.
It's a facial recognition?
Yeah, it's a facial.
So if you wasn't able to use your face, you still have a pen. What's that number?
04
04
1925
1925. Okay, so, alright, so, because I need to know the last time you talked with her, okay, brother?
No problem.
Alright, so would you be willing to give me a consent to do that real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you. What type of phone you got? iPhone, what?
11, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't mess with iPhones. You looked at me like, what kind of?
J-R-V-I-S.
I'm sorry, man.
We have a Jarvis we work with.
Yeah, I work with a Jarvis.
So we keep trying to spell his name.
Alright, so, iPhone, what color is it?
Glass.
Okay, it's glass. You said it's 11? And then your phone number 313-585-8719. The password is 041925. And that's like,
When the last time you used that phone?
right before I got locked up.
Okay.
Matter of fact, the morning before I turned myself in.
Okay, did you cut the phone off or is it still on?
No, I cut it. I turned it off. It's still on as far as company-wise.
Company-wise, right, okay. Where did you leave the phone?
It was actually with one of my girlfriends, man, because she brought me.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, hold on, back up. You'll understand. I can't understand.
Yeah.
Hold on, I heard you say baby mama, 13 kids,
Yes.
fiance.
Yes.
You live with who do you live with?
Angel, none of my
That's the fiance.
Yes.
And we got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, player. One of the 5 heartbeats?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I actually used it before I went to sentencing.
Okay. So she has your phone? She had your phone?
From my understanding, the police have my phone.
Now, who did they get it from?
Her.
We asked because we don't know this info.
From my understanding, they conducted a raid on her house.
Okay.
Why are they raiding her house?
I don't know. That's the same thing.
But she had the phone.
But the phone was in her possession.
Okay.
So.
And that's where you left it when you got locked up.
In my jacket in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of car?
Suburban.
What color?
Tan.
Okay, I'm gonna go check.
Is that your car or her car?
Hers.
Oh, okay.
Pausing at 1 hour, 24 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm playing at 1 hour, 32 minutes and 16 seconds.
To the snacks, whatever the case may be. And I know she was getting older, so she was into certain things. Like I come up, she had little fingernails and shit on.
Mm-hmm.
And I know grandma wasn't.
So why just not give it to her then?
Earn it.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So the value is, so it's a mentor thing then.
So earn it.
So you mentor, would you talk to them about anything? Or?
Depending on, certain little things, I would ask them how school would be. Nothing serious, like I say, I wouldn't pry too much in the family business. That would be my thing. But like I said, everything that you had to do, you had to earn it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you wanted something, earn it.
Mm-hmm.
You appreciate it more. Mm-hmm. So that was my whole thing on that. So me, I used to just give it to them. Mm-hmm. They would take advantage. Every time I pull up, do that, like this, do that. And it's a lot of kids over there, so I can't keep giving
not
everybody $5, and that looks real bad if I just give you money every time you have asked for it or she asks for it and I can't give it to everybody else. So therefore, you guys want something, I got a job for y'all. If I have something for you to do, I'll call and let you know. Mm-hmm. Every time they come, it would be $25 a piece, depending on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, all right. So, I'm gonna ask you about this area real quick.
Let me see that. Confirm that photo.
When I say we're coming to a fork in the road, what I'm trying to say to you is stay on the same path with me, okay? Because you're hurting, you are hurting with all these people coming forward. Your daughter coming forward is hurting me, yes? Okay. Don't separate, stay on the path with me because your children that are out there are hurting because they're seeing all this stuff, right? Don't let this be the next thing that they're going to see. And this is, we can go over this together, and if you have any questions, we can talk about it, right? So this starts here in March of 2023. And this is where she's identifying who she is, okay? And this number here is all your number. has all your number throughout all the pages. There has to be a way to break the pattern. And I'm trying to get you to stay with me to break this pattern. Right? Because this pattern has been going since when you got locked up. And it may have started before that. But I think you got a lot of heavy on you. There's a lot of heavy right here that you're holding in. And it's here. What's up, man? Can you call Nana yourself? These are going to be different conversations, right? She's giving me as very clear that this is her. She has sent all these messages, and then you finally reply.
And I said a lot of that.
I call her. And I see she's hitting me up again, and then you reply me up, and it goes back and forth, right? So here I can kind of see she's like, I just need somebody to talk to. So I think she's kind of reaching out to you. Was she? Was she going through her time or something? But that's something I said that as well. Alright. So here's some more sent messages. She's tired of people telling me that they love me, and then the next minute she's crying. She keeps falling for people traps, and they treat her like shit. You're the only person I really trust. She asks you, do you think I'm ugly? Right? You reply, no. She says, thank you. Then you ask her, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, she asked you, what are you doing? Then you reply, stop messing with people and just be mine. That's keeping out of wrong context. Alright, someone mark that, this wasn't meant like that. Typo. That's it's not starting. You gotta go get your access. Just fucking it's mine. Right. Okay. So then I see here there's like a bunch of municipals and different things. I see there's a pattern here again. She's constantly, where are you? Where are you? Are you coming to get me or what? What's going on? Yes or no? It's getting late. Right? It doesn't make sense. I'm saying, you know, probably going on and I can't do it. Because there's okay. Right, so here she's sending me pictures. Do you remember what these pictures were? Those are in a separate folder. Whatever pictures she sent you. She ever sent you anything that maybe she was trying to see if she looked cute or not, that you shouldn't have had, that you put you up and without receiving? Yeah. I mean, you received it, we know that. There's pictures, so what I'm saying is that this is protected. So here it tells you each time there's a message, right? Alright, so we're still in March. Okay. Then you send something here, I'm coming to get you. And she says, what do you mean? You said, you heard me. And she replied, you can't do that. And then she said she didn't even mean going to lunch, love me. Right? She always said love you. Like, all of you, like love you, like. Okay, it was like an uncle love you. Oh. That's why we're trying because things can get confusing, right? So
you actually have the kids, you know.
In my
you kind of
things,
muffled a little bit.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you better.
All right, so it's like at the end of the day, man, the kids need to be in somebody care that's gonna actually get them help.
Yeah.
It's about them being traumatized to things that they should never been traumatized to.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it's like you have so many people say they would, and you have so many people say they wouldn't, but ain't nobody stepped up and tried to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody. So it's like people just want to have content, or people just want to have something to say, just to have a voice and something. Like, I got her son because I feel like he shouldn't be and nobody care.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be away from his sister because at the end of the day, they both traumatized in something that can nobody fix but God and a lot of help.
Yeah.
A lot of help. So it's like, if motherfuckers really not gonna stand out and really help these kids or really try to help these kids, then I feel like they just need to sit back and watch and see how these kids get taken care of in the right hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the right hands, because at the end of the day, it's like, right now, it's just voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's just people that want to have something to say and have words. It's not people that really care.
Yeah.
It's not people that really stand out and really care, have genuine love, regardless on the hate or whatever they got for the mom or the aunties or the grandma. Because at the end of the day, the kids didn't ask to be in this position.
Mm-hmm.
The kids didn't ask to experience the things that they experienced or seen, but they can't tell because it's like, basically, it's like a fucking clock, bro. Like Vegas. What happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. So what happened in the Harris house, stay in the Harris house. You know what I'm saying? That's what these kids were trained. It ain't that they scared to do it. It ain't that they don't want to do it. This is what they trained to do. This is what they was registering their brain to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people that's gonna really stand out and have genuine help, man, and really bless these kids. That's what they need. They don't need nobody voice that ain't really gonna be there. They don't need nobody attention that really don't care, because they need the love and the support that can nobody give them but shit, God and somebody that really genuinely care. That's simple.
So do you know, do you know if it's anyone, do you have to have like a license, or can family
Right now they
members?
giving it right now they trying to find family members, because that's their best thing. They want them with family members first. Now, if they don't got family members, and then when they go to court, that's when they put them in foster care. You know what I'm saying?
So any family member?
Any family member that you can reach out to the CPS, Miss Jackson or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And tell them that you trying to get custody of the kids until they go to court, whatever it's gonna be.
Okay.
But when they go to court, they're doing a petition to get them taken from their mom. You know what I'm saying? That's when they go on the foster care. When they go to court.
Okay.
Right now they just temporarily taken from their mom, and it's like, only person who can make a decision is the judge.
Right. And you said that with Kiwana and Janelle, they offered them to get them, but they didn't want to get them.
And that's what I heard. Yes.
Hmm.
So.
Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. So I'm gonna make a few phone calls within the family and see if we can get them to stay, within the family, and see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we could take it from there, so that all of them can still be together and they're not in that environment. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they need, because they don't need to be split up.
Yeah. So, I might have a football team, y'all. Here in a minute, I might have a football team. God damn.
No, man, justice for Naziyah, man. So. Love and peace, my baby. I mean, I'm about to get ready. I'll get drunk.
All right, look, call me. Let me know, cause I need a drink.
All right.
Alrighty, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.